Last time I concreted the posts. This time I'm just about ready to complete the top pond. I just need concrete and towels. Hello everyone, it's me, Sam again, and today I'm working on the part 2 of my water feature, which I took apart because the pallets were damaged. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to drill a hole for the water pipe, and then we're going to pour some cement into the top pond after I have water sealed the pipe. Cool, let's get into it. So I'm now going to drill the hole for the water pipe. Now I don't have a drill bit that's the exact size of my pipe here, but I'm going to have a play around. I'm going to have to water seal it anyway, so why not? So my pipe should be the same size as that ring that you see there that came out from the factory. So I'm going to try and get that size of this complete. Try that. It's pretty close. Need to go a wee bit more, probably to that, right to the edge of the range. Right, we'll test it now.
Oh, it's so close.
It's almost squeezing in. What I might have to do is I might need to cut a slit in the pipe, just a little bit, so that I can turn this end more into a funnel, and funnel it in, and then friction will work its magic. See, cut my lip. Try and squeeze that into a funnel. Not a very good one, but it should work.
Ta-da! It's gone through. Magic.
Cool. Let's turn that over.
No point in to seal it.
See what it looks like. That's a good height, don't you think? Worked well. Right, now we just need to seal it. So we'll seal it from this end. And we'll seal it from the other end. We kind of want it as straight as possible, as not to have a bend in the hose on the other side. We will cement the other side, so let's go get the sealant. So we've got this wet area sealant, 100% silicone sealant. This has a 25-year guarantee. So this should be perfect. So all I have to do now is cut the end off, put this nozzle adapter on it, and we'll start sealing.
takes it through.
Yep.
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 Nice.
Cool. So,
Stop the end.
right, we'll go get a nail to put on the end of that to stop it from, well, leaking.
And blocking.
Okay, so now I'm ready to cut this end off. The reason why I'm cutting this end off is I want to have a nice waterfall drop down edge. This gets in the way of that, so I'm going to cut this off, and then this here, the top pond will sit perfectly there, and then eventually I'll build a rock wall. Oh yeah, and I found out that the silicone seal takes up to 3 days to fully cure, so I'm gonna come back in 3 days after I chop this up.
My hands are soaring, soaring, soaring. My hands are soaring just like this.
Do you really need to sing that?
It will need to go over the next bit, why not? That there will need to go into this one.
Yeah, no, I see that.
Yep.
Do it!
Just a technical adjustment. Yeah, you need to push it up through, eh? Yeah. Oh wow, Sam.
So when we cement it in, I'm going to concrete this pipe straight so it's not bending and the jet is affected by the angle. Bless you. Just to spread it around, we don't want to slip it too much, we just want to make sure it connects all this. So we'll come back to you in about 3 days and see how it has sealed. Newsflash, it has not been 3 days. We just finished cutting the pallet, and now, well, just off camera, well, when I wasn't filming, I cut holes for where the start of my water flow thing is going to go. So I'm going to draw a line, and then I'm going to try and cut it without using any knives. I'm going to try and melt so I can easily create the slit. So I'm going to try and cut it with a hot wire. I'm going to be using the 12 volt car battery, which is in my power box, that runs the pump and the lights. Obviously I'm not running the pump or the lights off it right now because the water feature is still not in place, well, isn't finished. So I'm going to try and use what's in that car battery, which gets recharged by the solar panels up there. And I'm going to try and set up a rig that can hopefully melt the plastic and make my job a whole lot easier. So first things first, I'm going to get a really good line so I know where to guide the wire, and I'll take it from there. So this is my rig. I've got this wire, this small wire suspended between two bigger wires, and hopefully when I plug it in, the car battery will heat this thin cable up, and if it works then I'll use this to melt / cut that line so I can have a good outflow bit. So I guess it's time to test. I'm going to put you guys there. I'm going to plug it in, and hopefully I don't blow up anything. I do want to say, please do not try this yourself, as shorting a car battery can be quite dangerous. But oh, it just exploded. I know that it works, kind of. Oh, that's hot. Yeah. Okay. Be better if I had a power supply, but I don't have one of those. Oh well, I'll just try and cut it with my knife. It's not going to be pretty, but I'm going to drape towels over it anyway. Okay. Let's try my luck. I'm not sure how to get a good shot of this, so I might just put you in there. Get a brick for you guys. I hope you guys can see the knife. See that? I'll make sure you can see it. Yeah. You should be able to see that now. Sun. I knew this would happen. Oh well. Can always concrete a stick in there, hide it once the towel goes over it. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and cut right like that, hopefully. Try my luck. Okay, so got it done. Now I just need to have this all cemented, and we're gonna have a little bit of a overhang with the cement. Now I'm gonna have boards like this going like something like that, maybe on a slighter deeper angle like that, so I can brick and mortar rocks, or well, not brick and mortar, but mortar and rock, make a slight angle rock wall with rocks sticking out, so as the water comes down through here, it splashes on the rock wall and then down into the bottom pond, which is right there. You can see part of it, but the sheet metal is covering it. So yeah, it's fun. So I have to wait until this sets. in 3 days. Yeah. So, I'll see you back in 3 days.